there are some dreams shut up in you. Like fire, you're going to feel your destiny calling out. May not have happened the first time. The loan didn't go through. You didn't get chosen for the part. The medical report wasn't good. That's okay. It's still in you. This is your time. This is your moment. Shake off the doubt. Shake off the negativity. You're at the right place. You're at the right time. Now all you've got to do is get in the right frame of mind. Lord, I believe this is my year to get healthy and whole. This is my year to meet the people of my dreams. This is my year to go further in my career, to step into a new level of my destiny. This is my year to accomplish dreams, to break free from this depression. This is my year to meet the right people. This is my year to get healthy and whole. This is your year to see double. This is your year for vindication, for restoration, for new beginnings. Now get your mind going in the right direction.
I don't have a second chance at life. My life is over. Go away. Don't hang around me. I have nothing left to give. There are people that when you start running out of time, you get bitter, you get desperate, you start pushing people away from you because they're asking something of you that you don't think you can give anymore. And you find yourself in a place of depletion and it feels like God has forgotten you. But I remind you, nothing just happens. At this age, at this stage, there's a reason why it happened at this age. There's a reason why it happened at this level in life. It's not a mistake. It's not an accident. God didn't fall asleep on the job and the devil came in and wrecked the car. No, God never sleeps and he never slumbers. He's in complete control and he knows where you are and he knows how old you are and he knows how much time you spent and he knows what happened to you and he knows who walked out and left you and he knows who betrayed you and he knows who molested you and he knows who raped you and he knows who rejected you and he knows where you are in life and he knows about your bills and he knows about your degree and he knows you dropped out of school and he knows about what you didn't get and he knows about the health of your child and he knows about the condition of your neighborhood. Understand that and tell yourself nothing just happens. He is not here, they said. He is not here. He has risen. The word risen pops out at me. The word risen, he is not here. He has risen. He is not here, he is risen. The word risen and the word remember pop out of the text. Risen, remember. How did they manage to forget what he said? The angel said, remember what he said. He is not here. He is not where you left him. He has gone into another dimension. I'm talking about a shift. I'm talking about a disruption. I'm talking about moving to the next dimension while I applaud the fact that you would love him dead. I challenge you to understand he has gone into the next dimension and you have forgotten what he said. But let's not be too hard on them. They had been through hell. And people can be hard on you, not appreciating that you have been through hell. They had seen his body taken down off the cross, his blood having congealed, water pouring out of his wounds. The red corpuscles had separated from the white corpuscles, and water was oozing out of his wounds, no longer bleeding. He was dead. They had seen his stiff, rigor mortis-ridden body having to be pulled away from the cross position and forced over top of his bodies, prepared his body for the grave. They had felt the warm flesh of Jesus turn cold as a refrigerator. And what they had seen had made them forget what they had heard. parts. They took a part and they hid a part. They said, we can do this with a part of us and not all of us. We can be partially in and get by. And God killed them. Because you can't give God part and expect all. Most people have never fully thrown themselves at anything. They've been sliding by all of their life, throwing part of yourself, hitting at it, slapping the devil, throwing half of your heart, half of your commitment, half of your focus. You can't throw half and sit with the people who gave whole. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now, it occurs to me that Peter and them are trying to discover what later Paul will pick up on and talk about the hidden mysteries of God. They will eventually figure out that the kingdom is not meat and drink, but it's joy and peace in the Holy Ghost. And that the kingdom that Jesus is talking about is not the kingdom of this world, but that is a progressive revelation that was hidden at that time. Later, the Apostle Paul will come by and begin to say, behold, I show you a mystery. Behold, I show you a mystery. Therefore, the mystery of godliness, he starts talking about 5 different things that are mysteries that the early church didn't understand until the Apostle Paul unveiled them. So they're seeing through a glass darkly, and they're trying to figure out God, kind of like us. When God shows you something, but he don't show you everything, like he tells you to go somewhere, but he doesn't say where to go, or he says, when you get there, I'm going to show you what to do, and you got to kind of grope at it, and you kind of feel at it, and you got to, because that's why God is trying to increase your faith. If he explained it, it wouldn't require faith. But faith don't let you see everything, for you walk not by sight, but by faith. So God will put you in a faith situation so you don't see everything, yet you got to show, you got to throw everything at something that you only see partially. Are you all in? When Lazarus' 2 sisters lost him, they were devastated. They were grieving. They sent for Jesus. Jesus didn't come when they thought he should come. Sometimes God doesn't do what you think he should do. They became frustrated. By the time Jesus got there, Lazarus was dead. Mary says to him, if you would have been here, my brother would not have died. Bitter. Not thank you for coming. Bitter people blame you for their problem. Jesus didn't make Lazarus sick. It was not Jesus' fault that Lazarus was sick. But when life doesn't turn out the way you think it ought to turn out, you look for somebody to blame. It's your fault that I'm in this condition. If you would have been here, my brother would not have died. She did not have the faith to understand that just because life has put you on pause doesn't mean that it has stopped you altogether. Periodically throughout your life, you hit turbulent places, and if you're not careful, bitterness will creep into your life because you will take this as an indication that your life